Welcome to Legion Builds, where I guide you through bringing your favorite characters into Dungeons & Dragons. This video and all my content is brought to you by my Patreon supporters. Become a supporter today and vote for next week's video release and more. And it's dedicated to everyone who subscribes to my channel. I wouldn't do any of this without you guys. Thank you all so much. Today we're building Hellboy's best friend and partner, Abe Sapien. Born Langdon Everett Cole, Langdon was transformed into an amphibious humanoid. In his new form, Abe is a gentle creature, blessed with advanced agility, amazing marksmanship, and limited telepathic capabilities. His telepathy extends into his surrounding environment, allowing him to sense danger and heighten his reflexes. In a straight fight, it's almost impossible to touch Abe. Unfortunately, once he does get hit, things go bad. For today's build, we'll be using the Player's Handbook, Tasha's Cauldron of Everything, Xanathar's Guide to Everything, and Monsters of the Multiverse. We're using standard point array to make things easy to follow, and we are multi-classing, so keep an eye on stat minimums should you use a different system. We'll start things off with Dex at 15. You are fast, nimble, and hard to catch. Wisdom will follow at 14. You have amazing awareness of your surrounding. Intelligence will be coming in at 13. You spend your days reading and studying. Someone has to, because I don't think Red reads anything that is not on a can or bottle. We'll be following this with Charisma at 12. You are socially awkward, but incredibly easy to get along with and likable. Con will be low with a 10. A strong wind can do damage to you, and we're gonna have to dump strength. Hitting things is Red's job after all. Alright, let's talk lineage. Currently, there are several good aquatic character races, but few that actually work for you. You don't have multiple limbs, spit acid, or have natural armor, so Simic is out. You can't control water or air, so Triton is out. But you know what is good? Sea Elf. Heading into Monsters of the Multiverse, place +2 into Wisdom and +1 into Dex. You have a swimming speed equal to your walking speed. Child of the Sea allows you to breathe underwater, and you have resistance to cold damage. Dark Vision allows you to see in darkness out to 60 feet. Fey Ancestry gives you advantage on saving throws against being charmed. Friend of the Sea lets you communicate simple ideas to any beast that has a swimming speed. It can understand you, but it can't communicate back. Keen Senses gives you the skill Perception. Trance means you don't sleep and can't be put to sleep magically. Your long rests are 4 hours long, and when you finish, you can gain 2 proficiencies with tools or weapons that you don't have. You keep these proficiencies until you finish your next long rest. For background skills, take Religion and Investigation. Let's start off with some book smarts. Level 1 Wizards start off with 2 skills. Take Arcana and History. You're also a spell caster. You have a spell book where you contain your spells and can memorize to prepare spells each day equal to your wizard level plus intelligence modifier. Starting out, you have 3 cantrips and 6 spells. As we go, you will gain 2 new spells each wizard level, and can even learn spells by copying them into your spell book. Arcane Recovery allows you to regain spell slots equal to your wizard level, but can never be higher than 5th level. You can do this once per short rest. For your spells, Firebolt fires a flaming bullet out to 120 feet, dealing 1d10 fire damage on a hit. Detect Magic allows you to sense the magical presence of spells or magic items within 30 feet of you while you concentrate for 10 minutes. You can sense what school they are from, but not what they are. For that, Identify allows you to touch something affected by magic like a target of a spell or magic item and know what it is. You can sense all of its properties, like does it need to be attuned, how many charges it has, and other details. Comprehend Language allows you to understand any language you hear for 1 hour. You can also touch any written word and will sense what it means without needing to be able to read it. Magic Missile fires 3 bullets that auto-hit a target within 120 feet that deal 1d4 +1 per bullet. Gift of Alacrity enhances your awareness. For 8 hours, you can add 1d8 to your initiative rolls. Jump triples your jump distance for 1 minute. You get 2 more cantrips, have fun choosing. Level 2 Wizards gain their subclass, and let's increase your mobility. Bladesinger, found in Tasha's, are combat mages. Training in War and Song gives you proficiency in light armor, and you can wield a single one-handed melee weapon of your choice. Finally, you now have the skill Performance. Bladesong enhances your combat capabilities. Using a bonus action, you can enter a Bladesong for 1 minute. You gain a bonus to your AC equal to your intelligence, your speed is increased by 10 feet, you have advantage on acrobatics acrobatics checks, and any con save you make to maintain spells adds your intelligence modifier to the roll, which is really good because your con is adding 0. This ends early if you wield a weapon with 2 hands or a shield, don medium or heavy armor, or are incapacitated. You can use this a number of times equal to your proficiency bonus per long rest. For your spells, shield adds +5 to your AC as a reaction. Long strider adds 10 feet to your total movement for 1 hour. Okay, it's time to learn more mobility and improve your AC. Level 1 monks have unarmored defense. Now when not wearing armor, your AC is 10 plus dex plus wisdom. Martial arts improves your unarmed combat. When not wearing armor, attacks with unarmed strikes and simple melee weapons can now be dex based. You gain an extra unarmed strike with a bonus action after you make an attack, and your unarmed strikes use special martial arts dice. This starts off at a d4 but will improve over time. Level 2 monks receive unarmored movement. Now when not wearing armor, your movement increases. This brings your walking speed up to 40 feet. Ki grants you ki points equal to your monk level. You can spend these points to perform special moves and regain them at the end of a short or long rest. For these moves, Flurry of Blows allows you to attack twice with a single bonus unarmed strike after making an attack for 1 ki point. Patient Defense turns dodge into a bonus action for 1 ki point. Step of the Wind turns dash or disengage into a bonus action and then doubles your jump distance, all at the cost of 1 ki point. Level 3 monks gain their subclass. Let's jump over to Xanathar's and grab Drunken Master. Drunken Technique improves your Flurry of Blows. Now when you use Flurry of Blows, your walking speed is increased by 10 feet, and you can disengage as part of the same bonus action. So if they get too close, punch them a few times and run away. Deflect Missile lets you now use your reaction to reduce damage done by a projectile weapon by 1d10 plus dex plus monk level. If you reduce the damage to 0 and you have an empty hand, you can catch the projectile and throw it back at a range of 20 feet. Your character level 5 now. Firebolt is increased to 2d10 fire damage on a hit. Level 4 monks earn our first ability score improvement. Let's grab a feat. Telepathic adds +1 to your intelligence. You can speak telepathically with a creature you can see within 60 feet, but they cannot talk back to you. It also gives you the spell Detect Thoughts, which allows you to cast without a spell slot once per long rest if you don't have a 2nd level spell slot. This spell allows you to read surface thoughts of a creature that you can see within 30 feet of you while you concentrate for 1 minute. With this spell, anytime the creature is asked a question, you will see the truth in their mind and can pry deeper by forcing a wisdom save, but regardless of if it's failed or succeeds, it will know you're doing it. With an action, you can move the focus to another creature. You can also sense the thoughts of invisible or hidden creatures within 30 feet of you. Slow Fall lets you reduce falling damage with a reaction by 5 times your monk level. Quickened Healing allows you to heal yourself by spending 2 ki points. The regained HP equals a martial arts dice plus your proficiency bonus. Level 3 wizards now have 2nd level spells. For your new spell, I don't care. We just need 2nd level spell slots for Detect Thoughts or more magic missile bullets. Level 4 wizards earn another ability score improvement. Place this into intelligence for more spells, better spell attack and DC, and AC improvements with Blade Song. This is our last wizard level, so take whatever 2 spells you want. Level 5 monks gain extra attack. You can now attack twice with a single attack action. Stunning Strike allows you to stun an enemy you hit with a melee attack. By spending 1 ki point after hitting a creature, you can force a con save, and should they fail, they are now stunned until the end of your next turn. Focus Aim lets you turn a miss into a hit. When you miss with an attack roll, you can spend up to 3 ki points to add 2 to the roll per point spent. Level 6 monks receive ki-empowered strikes. Your unarmed strikes are now magical. Tipsy Sway grants you 2 new features. Leap to your feet allows you to stand up from being prone with only 5 feet of movement instead of half your movement. Redirect Attack allows you to turn a miss against you into an attack against someone else. When a creature misses you with an attack, you can spend 1 ki point as a reaction to cause the attack to go towards another creature within 5 feet that you can see. Your unarmored movement is increased to 45 feet. Level 7 monks now have Evasion. Now, when you succeed a dex save, you take no damage and only half damage on a failure. Stillness of Mind strengthens your mind. You can now end one effect on yourself that is causing you to be charmed or frightened. Your character level 11 now. Firebolt now does 3d10 fire damage. Level 8 monks earn another ability score improvement. Place this into Wisdom for better AC. Level 1 fighters have a fighting style. Unarmored fighting makes your unarmed strikes deal 1d8 of damage and allows you to automatically deal 1d4 bludgeoning damage to a creature you are grappling at the start of your turn. By the way, you are not a frontline fighter. This is to improve your fighting if they get too close. Stay back and shoot. Second Wind allows you to heal yourself by 1d10 plus your fighter level. Level 2 fighters gain Action Surge. You can now give yourself a free action once per short or long rest. Level 3 fighters receive their subclass. Let's improve movement and tactical abilities with Battle Master, found in the player's handbook. Combat Superiority grants you superiority dice, which are 4d8s that you can spend to perform special abilities called maneuvers. At this level, you gain 3 maneuvers. For those maneuvers, Ambush lets you add your superiority dice to a stealth check or initiative roll. Evasive Footwork lets you add your superiority dice to your AC, but you must stay moving to maintain this bonus. Parry lets you reduce damage caused by a melee attack as a reaction equal to your superiority dice plus your dex. Level 4 fighters earn another ability score improvement. Place this into dex for more AC. Level 5 fighters don't get anything. You already got extra attack and it doesn't stack, but you know what? You get a d10 of health at this level, so it's not completely wasted. Your character level 17 now. Firebolt does 4d10 fire damage on a hit. Level 6 fighters earn another ability score improvement. Place this into intelligence. Level 7 Battlemaster fighters gain Know Your Enemy. You can now spend 1 minute studying an enemy outside of combat through observation or interaction, and can learn 2 facts compared to you. These facts can be strength score, dex score, con score, AC, current HP, total class levels, and total fighter levels. You learn if these facts are equal to, superior, or inferior to yours. You also gain 2 new maneuvers. Tactical Assessment lets you add a superiority dice when you make an investigation, history, or insight check. For your last maneuver, take what you want. Our final level is level 8 fighters, and you earn our final ability score improvement. Let's cap off dex. Now that we've reached level 20, let's recap. Your stats are Strength 8, Dex 20, Con 10, Intelligence 18, Wisdom 18, Charisma 12. Your total levels are Wizard 4, Monk 8, Fighter 8. Let's dive in. You are pretty untouchable. Your AC is 19 and can go up to 23 when entering your blade saw. You can also add 5+ as a reaction and can add a d8, meaning your total AC can go from 21 to 28. Your out of combat capabilities make you indispensable to the party. You can detect magical effects, identify them, add a d8 to several skills, can detect thoughts of invisible creatures, and can tell when people are lying. Finally, you're always dealing magical damage up close or at range. Downside. Remember how I said you're not a frontline fighter? Well, it's good your AC is high because you're just over 100 HP taking the average. In a melee fight, you run the risk of being easily overwhelmed and taken down. You will also lose some of your AC bonuses if you are cornered or knocked down. Be smart and let red handle the big stuff. You stay back and deal damage from a distance. Outside of combat, help your team achieve their goals and save the day. Thank you for joining me. I release new builds each week on YouTube and Spotify, so make sure to like and subscribe to not miss a single new one. Don't forget to check out my Patreon where you can vote on the next new build. Who will it be? Nancy Wheeler, Phoenix Shan, Mose, or Naru?